I was at a party and I saw one of them and I just kind of slid in. It was just, people kind of in and out the door or whatever. And I just happened to catch my homeboy's girl dragging some dude up some stairs to the upstairs at the party. And I was like, kind of watched it go down. I didn't even call him right away either. I just went, hit him up the next day. I was like, hey man, look, want to go grab a beer? To go grab a beer. I was like, look, dog, I do not want to be the one to tell you this, and I'm only going to bring it up one time. Do with this information what you will. I'm positive I saw your girl drag somebody upstairs at the party last night. Yeah. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. Do with that information
that shit
what
sounds
you will.
Like some balls deep action. Sounds like you just got your nuts hanging out.
Right.
Really, y'all don't know this. Y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, 'cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up. My foot is on your neck. Take my word for it. It's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this. Y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, 'cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up. My foot is on your neck. Take my word for it. It's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really want to flex my gifts, but I think it's my time. Let me check my wrist. You can never dim my shine. I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the tip top.
Gerald, have you ever had a friend try to tell you what you should do, like in your relationship?
Not necessarily, no. Like, well, I've had friends give me advice. Well, I guess you could say so, yeah.
Like strong. What was like the strongest advice? Like, if
it was a suggestion. It wasn't really that. He didn't really push it. He was just like, hey, maybe we should do this with her, because
Got you. Just trying to help you out.
Yeah.
So it was like positive.
Yeah.
Okay, Broken. What about you? Have you ever had a friend give you any kind of like advice in a relationship?
Guess it I have.
Right? We don't really just Rich, I have some insight. But I'm anxious to hear what you say. Rich, what about you, bro? Have you ever had one of your guy friends give you like some full-throated, advice about any of your relationships?
Nah, most of my relationship advice either came from my uncle that I talk about from time to time, my Uncle Chili, who's a pimp. Or
shout out to Uncle Chili.
and I thought he was crazy as hell until I got older. That's the sad part about it. The other part is it's always from older guys. You know what I'm saying? Like gentlemen who are way older than me. Who've been through the ringer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But never like my homeboys, if I'm going through something, they be like, back in the day, they'd be like, shit, this sweet. Or like or they'll be like, hey man, shit. They never did like what a homegirl did on the phone with her. I never got that. Well, this is what you need to do. You need to do X, Y, Z. It's kind of be like, shit. You know how they are, bro. You know what I mean?
You need to hold her accountable.
Be all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You need to hold her feet to the fire.
How to Destroy a Man, available on Amazon.
Yeah,
that's the links they go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tucker, what have you ever had? Have you ever had any friends try to give you advice in your relationship?
Not really for the most, but I mean, I don't really talk about guys don't really talk about their relationship to guys anyway. Like, so I can't say that I have. I mean, yeah, not really, no.
I have a rule. If somebody is doing something super duper disrespectful to a guy that I consider a friend, I have a one-time rule. I will say something one time. I'll be like, hey dog, pretty sure I saw yo getting banged out the other day. I'm only gonna bring it up this one time. You do with that information what you want, but I'm pretty sure I saw her at a party dragging some dude upstairs. I'm gonna leave it alone. And that was the end of it. That actually happened to me once. I was at a party and I saw one of them and I just kind of slid in. It was just, people kind of in and out the door or whatever. And I just happened to catch my homeboy's girl dragging some dude up some stairs to the upstairs at the party, and I was like, kind of saw,
Boom, boom.
watched it go down. I didn't even call him right away either. I just went, hit him up the next day. I was like, hey man, look, want to go grab a beer? To go grab a beer. I was like, look, dog, let me. I do not want to be the one to tell you this, and I'm only gonna bring it up one time. Do with this information what you will. I'm positive I saw your girl drag somebody upstairs at the party last night.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring it up anymore. Do with that information
That shit
what you will.
sounds like some balls to be batch. Sounds like your nuts hanging out.
Right. I mean, I've given friends advice though. Like I told my one friend, don't marry this girl. He married her anyway, and now they're divorced and he's on child support.
Damn.
But I said, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. And he did it anyway. And
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess some people gotta learn the hard way, I suppose.
Yeah.
Some people learn the hard way. I had a
People
buddy.
don't learn at all. They can keep getting married.
I knew this white boy named Thor, Icelandish dude. And did I tell you this? These guys, I took a bunch of guys to Austin for Formula One, for their first Formula One race. And a couple of these dudes I told you, man, I'm gonna organize this try. I ain't messing around. I'm gonna take you guys to see races. So this guy Thor had just gotten married, and he was one of maybe 8 guys, and his wife met us in Austin. He was like 2 or 3 months married, right? Big Icelandish white dude, kind of a dork. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a dork. So we're at this bar, and everybody's it was kind of like everyone was like flying in at different times, but like that was where we were all going to congregate. Everybody would have gotten in town, and that was where we were going to congregate and meet up. So we're trickling in. I was one of the first people there. One of my boys is there, and we're all kind of making our way in piece by piece. And there's this girl that was just like making the rounds. She was flirting with like guys in the group, flirting with guys at the bar. Just when you see a girl like up in a dude's face, you just kind of, you just make note, right? Just make sure she ain't in your face later on. Just note to self, bitches over here. You see her again, boom, note to self, this bitch is over here. All right, cool. So I'm seeing her around. She even squared up on me for a second. Like, I'm good, haha, drink a beer, whatever, keep it pushing. I thought she was a local. The way she was moving around the room, I thought she was a local. This is in Austin, Texas. Thor, one of the last guys to get here, he comes in. Hey, Alvin, how you doing? Da-da-da. What's up, bro? Blah, blah. I'm so glad everybody's here. You're the last person. Everything is good. How are you doing? Oh, man. I got here. My wife's already here. We flew in separate because she came in from vacation. So she was already out on some other trip, some other place, and came and met him in Austin. Like that's the level of disrespect that this, yes. That's the level of disrespect this dude is getting, right? So I'm like, I'm trying to play good. Obviously I'm playing host, but I don't know Austin, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm glad you could come, glad everybody could come, blah, blah. I'm happy to meet her, da, 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 da. Oh, she's right over there. So she runs up, and it's me, this guy, Thor, and another one of my friends, Basel, Indian dude, standing across from me. And she runs up, and I instantly recognize her as the chick. And like, I stop. And I look up at my friend standing across from me, and he's kind of looking at me like this.
You recognize her as what? Sorry, repeat that part. You recognize her
the
as
girl
what?
that was flirting with everybody in the bar. Like that, It looked like anybody that she talked to probably could have taken her home. Like she was looking for the meat. Like she was planting seeds all over the bar.
You can't make this shit up.
And she runs up, and I recognize her like, this bitch was in my face 15 minutes ago. Like in my face 15 minutes ago. And I look over at my boy, and he's looking at her like this. Like, don't say nothing. And I look over at him, and of course, hey, I'm Alvin. Hi, nice to meet you. I pretended like I had never met her. She was in my face literally 15 minutes earlier. I pretended like I didn't meet her. I had never met her before. Hey, how you doing? My name's Alvin Dub. Pleasure to meet you. I shook her hand and I stepped back and I was just kind of wow, well, look, I'm going to go hit the bar real quick. I'll catch you guys later. Later on that night at the hotel, I was like, Thor, let me holler at you real quick, bro. I'm like, look, dog. I know we don't know each other all that well, but it looks like you ain't got no friends. You ain't got no friends. I'm like, but look, I have a rule. I have a one-time rule. I'm only going to say this one time. I'm only going to mention this one time. I don't think your wife is very faithful to you. I'm gonna put it right out there. I was gonna say like that. I don't think she's very faithful to you, man. And I'm not sure if you're aware of it or not, but I get the feeling that she's not that. And then I was like, do what you will with that information. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems like a crazy thing. I'm like, but it was just crazy for so many of the other guys in the group to like know, like they all knew and they were aware of her, whatever, man. Who is this? What did you just say? Hold on. Said wait, no Eskimo, what is it? Eskimo bros? Isn't that what they call it? Isn't that what they call that?
That'd be some wild shit. He was a cup, they were looking for a bull.
Yeah, no. Oh.
I think I've been in one of those situations.
Oh, I'm about to dive in.
You know what? I'm realizing more and more we are tools, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We are used for sex objects. It's awful. It's so bad. We got trauma. We all need therapy. Homies call it dudes with a smash and then told his old boy later street. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Our real talk was like, let me pull this dude aside. I was like, hey, bro. Like, hey, like, are you good? Your wife is out here, man. Like, she is for real out here. Like, what are you doing? You know? And he knew though. That's the crazy part. He kind of knew. He didn't seem all that surprised. And I guess if a guy wants to go through that kind of thing, then it's entirely up to him. But what messes it up though is that other girls see that and think that they can get away with that kind of stuff too. I had a Becky coworker years ago at a bowling alley, jumped on me, wrapped her legs around me in front of her husband. He's a cop and a direct man.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
see,
hell.
yo, real talk. Okay, so Tucker, real talk. Okay, because there is this level of, you know what? Have you guys gotten wind of this Adam 22 situation lately?
Yeah, I know all about it.
Oh, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back because we're gonna talk about this this cucking culture that we're starting to roll in here. There is an absolute cucking culture, and there's a bunch of dudes that are going around co-signing this cuckery also.
This Adam 22isms.
Yeah. Crazy. You got to be a strong man to let your girl get banged out by a 6'6".
We need a mass exodus of men. Put them on the ark and go put them to a land of milk and honey because they've been trained wrong, completely wrong.
Oh my God!
There's a cucking culture here, bro.
Yeah,
everywhere.
It is. I don't know. You reacted like my immigrant coworker would have. He does not have that cocoa thing quite. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm like, yo, hey, bro, hey, buddy, yo, you know this girl ain't shit, right? Like, you sure? You know? Do you know like how ain't shit she is for real? Like, do you know?
I'm a gamble